Joining us on ICANN Media, another Safety Excellence Award winner here. Tim Dibben, you're with AKITA, and you're the HR HSC manager.
Yes, that's correct.
And tell us about the award you won tonight and why it's important to you and your company.
Well, the reason it's important is because it means we're doing things right. If we're doing things right, everybody goes home safe. So really, to us, the safety award it's an operational award, and when we're doing it right, we get this same result. Everybody goes home safe, people make, they're happy because they make money, and we have a successful endeavor.
It's an industry where, like, not every industry do you have to think about people going home safe at the end of the day with all their limbs intact and everything. Does that put extra pressure on the people at work?
Well, when you get used to it, no, because you create good habits, and good habits make it a safe workplace. It's like anything else. If you have bad habits, you're going to get hurt. If you don't but if you have good habits, you're going to be fine. There's a lot of dangerous industries out there. Ours is actually probably one of the safer because we focus on it and make sure that we're doing things right every day. We make it a priority more than some industries, but at the same time, it's an end result of just doing the right job.
How have you seen technology change over the years that make the job a little bit easier and safer for people?
Well, our greatest technology has changed is we've changed our mindset from where it was the interface with man and machine has changed. We've remoted ourselves as people away from being directly in there. We're not as hands-on as we are. Technology has allowed us to remove people out of the line of fire, and we've allowed ourselves to develop and be much stronger as an industry, utilizing technology to be better.
Tell us about what it's like when it comes to the environment, because people always look at this industry and think that there's problems with it. How do you see it being on the inside?
Actually, I actually see us being very strong. I'm a proud Albertan. I've been in the oil patch 23 years. My family's been in it. And I see a much more cognizant on our well sites and taking care of the environment than I see in people going camping in Banff. I see litter in Banff. I see people having to clean up. You go to our well sites, everybody's cleaned up. It's not tolerated. The days of dumping things in the sump and not recycling. In 1991, we started our reduce, reuse, and recycle programs. We look at what we're utilizing, separate it, and put it to the appropriate use. There's a high potential, but there's also a lot of recognition, and we put a lot of effort into making sure we don't have issues.
Is zero spill something that you try to adhere to?
Oh, absolutely. We work towards zero spill, but we even got it so the point we have any release, even if it's into containments, reported, so we can look at and see how we can prevent spills on our locations. In the old days, you went and you looked and everybody knew what the recording standards for Environment Canada were. Now we don't tell our guys what the reporting standards are. We tell them if it's a pinhole leak, we want to know about it, so we put the right actions and controls in place to prevent it. And there's a lot of things being done. Herc liners under rigs, which is a plastic membrane, so you can't get through to the soil. We got catch can containment units. We were one of the first companies to start with catch can, keeping that spill off the ground.
Is this a culture thing? Is it coming from top down, or is it the whole company buys in?
Oh, it's 100% the whole company, but it's also led because, I was a roughneck in 1991. All our senior management group, our president and CEO was a roughneck in 1972. We've all worked on the rigs, we've worked in the environment, we understand the hazards, and we understand the risks, and we also understand the controls we want to put in place.
Tim, thank you so much for your time.
No problem, thanks.
We've been chatting with Tim Dibben from AKITA here on ICANN Media.